All right, I think it's time. Let's get on over to this side. All right, good evening, everyone. Oh my goodness. It is a Friday night. It is time to play some more Final Fantasy XIV and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, finish a Realm Reborn and move on to Heavensward. Let's get that game audio going. There we go. That's what we like to see. All right, controller. And then let me check chat. There's chat. I remember. 19. It's not bad. Of course.
The next event should be happening soon. Hello, hello.
Ah.
Hello.
It is time. So just like you said, Michael, I stopped where we stopped, and then this should be the long haul.
Yep. Home stretch into
Heavensward.
Heavensward.
From what I've been told, it's gonna be a lot of solo shit.
Yeah, because where we left off Tuesday night was a duty. Well, it used to be a raid, and apparently it was horrible as a raid.
Oh, the Dragon Bridge. No,
Yes. Yeah, I
I
really.
love, dude. The raid was sick.
It's better now. The duty is
like
much
so
better.
good. I was about to shit my pants thinking I was gonna lose. I really did.
Well,
I was like,
y'all
oh my
did
god,
lose.
I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah, the other one you did lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Most of the time it wasn't your fault.
I just like activities with more people. I think
This is true. And the duty that we did with the Dragon Bridge was this like 4 or 5 of the Scions, and then all the guards from what was the name of that place? Ishgard. Yes, thank you.
So the original trial did also have all those characters involved.
Mm-hmm.
So so it probably did populate a little bit with the guards and stuff, but like they just made it much more of a spectacle in the duty. Like I said the other night.
Yeah.
The trial was just dragon walk forward, kill ads before you run out of time. He does the thing to attack the shields.
Yeah, each barrier gets broken until you get to like the will of the
and
the
you can
Vanguard.
delay them a bit in the trial, but
Okay.
it was not as engaging as it is now.
Oh, what is Tataru up to now? Oh, there she is. I am going to be amused with how this this literally plays out. She's gonna become a bodyguard.
She got so big already.
Yeah, she's swole. Almost got hoary. Oh god, there's two of them. Stupid facial expression. Oh my god.
What?
Let me actually teleport to Ulda. Oh wait. The Arcanist. Ah, in Lenosia. Okay. For some reason I thought the Arcanist guild was in Ulda.
You're thinking of the Prometers.
Yes, that was actually what I thought.
The Alchemist Guild is in. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh. Holy moly.
What's wrong?
Alright.
Okay.
Since boys not doing any or getting to any multiplayer stuff, I'm trying to find a game.
I did see where Super Smash Flash, because it's 20 years old, they decided to release the open source code.
What is that?
Super Smash
Old
Flash?
game.
A very old Flash game.
That was, I'm pretty sure that was before even Brawl came out.
The way before, it was like just after Melee dropped, like 3 years after Melee dropped. The Super Smash Flash 2 came out before Brawl.
Yeah. Yeah. It's old.
Very old. Like,
Because I remember playing Super Smash Flash 2 and really hoping that Sonic would play like he did in Smash Flash for Brawl.
it never happened.
No,
No.
that was really fun in Super Smash Flash 2.
Was that the bill, like the earliest bill? Was that the one that was a lot of the moves were based off like Sonic?
The Game Boy Advance games.
Yes, the Sonic Advance and what's the other series? What am I thinking? Not Rivals, but
Rush.
yes, Sonic Rush. Thank you.
I think Sonic Rush was a little bit later. But I could be wrong.
South of the Zephyr Gate.
2005. They could have based some stuff off of it.
So if you play as an Arcanist, you get a carbuncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very nice. And Arcanist is a DPS build.
Yes. And it goes into either Summoner or Scholar.
But still a DPS, or is it going into healer in one of them?
Scholar's a healer.
Okay, and then Summoner is DPS.
Yep.
But
Okay.
you level them both at the same time, so you just pick whichever one you want to play.
Kind of like
That's the only good thing.
Warrior, right?
No,
Or no, what's the one before that?
there's no other class like Arcanist.
Yeah.
This is the
Okay.
only class that branches into a healer and then a DPS, and they both level off of each other. They're both
But isn't there
same
like
level.
isn't there a tank build that branches off into two different tanks?
No.
So what you're thinking of is early Realm Reborn stuff. You had to level multiple classes to get to your job,
Oh, okay.
while Arcanist specifically is the basis for both Scholar and Summoner jobs.
Okay. So there isn't any other class like that.
No.
Yeah.
But Realm Reborn had it the other way around.
Well,
Well, Realm Reborn had just something different entirely. That thing with Arcanist has always been there.
Okay.
the Realm Reborn, you had your main class, but you had to level a secondary class to get access to your job. While so I'm trying to remember the exact examples.
It's like,
I
War,
know
you needed fucking Marauder and the what's the regular Paladin before Paladin?
Gladiator.
Yeah, so Gladiator and Marauder, you needed both of them leveled up to like 20 or some shit.
It was 30 for one, 15 for the other.
Yeah. That might be what you're thinking of,
Maybe.
for sure. But yeah, Arcanist.
Pretty much. Arcanist was the only one that required 30 for two different classes.
Mm.
And
But
because of
now-
how the job leveling works, technically, even though, you know, you're a paladin or anything like that, the game is coded to remember the class's level, not necessarily your job's level, because it's just the job stone. So, Arcanist being the base class, it looks at its level for Summoner and Scholar.
Okay.
So if you level Summoner, you can get a level 100 Scholar without even playing it, just by playing Summoner.
Oh.
That's how it works. Whatever level your Summoner is the same level your Scholar is.
Okay. And so they just level simultaneously
Yes.
because they're built off the Arcanist build.
They have the exact same experience. So they will level simultaneously every time, because it's just the one experience bar on Arcanist.
Okay.
Next Dustbloods network test will happen as scheduled. So feel free to find your favorite streamer that cannot stream the open beta.
Okay.
For close.
I'm okay. Also, they have a Resident Evil Requiem Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but it's still pretty cool.
I'm holding out for. Well, I'm not holding out for it, but the leaked Zelda anniversary Switch 2 stuff.
Yeah, it looks super good if it's real.
I just want Pokemon stuff.
I agree.
They probably will make some Pokemon stuff.
And then I did see a leak for, what is it, Super Mario Titans?
So that's been first off, I know that leak you saw the other day, I think earlier today, yesterday, I don't know.
Yeah, yesterday.
100% fake.
Okay, it looks super real. I was like, wow, that's impressive.
So there's, it's actually like someone, I don't know. I'm gonna assume they used AI because that's.
I was gonna say it looked like it was built off of the Odyssey engine, like they modded it.
They straight up took a screenshot from the one of the Kung Fu Panda games and replaced.
Oh, that's awesome.
Placed them with Mario.
Oh, that's awesome.
And like pretty fight it with AI, I'm assuming.
Just did
Or they
some
actually
touch-ups.
legit did the work. I don't know.
That's a great question because it looks like it would be something legitimate.
It's like I'm not an expert on that, but Super Mario Titans has been a title that's been going around for a while. I'm pretty sure that's just a code name for
some project on
they're
Switch
doing.
2. It's got to be.
But it is definitely not going to be the actual name.
Mm-hmm.
I know that name's been going around for a while now. Yeah, at least since March.
Because if I remember correctly, it was like that was one of the 3 or 4 titles that had been so-called circulating in order to bluff people for what was going to drop in June. And Ocarina of Time remake was one of the others,
yeah.
And that ended up being correct.
Yeah.
I think the other one was like a Metroid game, but it wasn't Prime 4, it was another Metroid game.
There's been rumors going around that they're working on 2 separate Metroid games at the moment. One would be sequel to Dread.
Okay.
Which
I feel like that'd be really good.
they a pending title was leaked with it, I guess, called Metroid Ravenous. We don't know exactly. Could be a code name or whatnot, who knows. But the other one was supposed Super Metroid remake. So it could be real. It might not be. With Nintendo's current trend of focusing on the old titles, you know, they did Bonanza. They're doing Ocarina of Time now. Focusing on their core IPs and all, I can see them remaking Super Metroid.
Especially one as coveted as Super Metroid.
They would just have to do it good. It would have to either be a extremely faithful remake or a extremely expanded remake.
Yeah, it has to either be as true to the original, or it has to be so innovative it just makes it the superior version. Mm-hmm. Like there's no half-assing it.
It's just it has to either stand separately from the original in some way, or be a complete replacement for the original.
Which I kind of feel like Thousand Year Door on Switch did that.
Thousand Year Door on Switch is a complete replacement.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go back and play the original. Honestly, I can't think of any reasons.
Yeah, see, that was my whole thing originally when I had played the original on GameCube and finished it. One of the things that I was personally like not crazy about was the whole the amount of backtracking. I felt it was like kind of egregious.
That's like the major complaint about the game.
Yeah, and then they completely eliminated all of that in one fell swoop with the warp pipes underground. It was like, oh my god, we saved ourselves.
I, for one, enjoyed the needless backtracking.
I mean, it's funny because I played that first, and then I played the original Paper Mario on 64, and then I had the hottest take for so long. I was like, N64 Paper Mario is better than Thousand Year Door because there's not as much backtracking. And that was my entire shtick until the Switch version came out. And I was like, wow, Thousand Year Door is way better.
It was definitely not a hot take. Many people online share that same opinion.
Okay, I got worried that I was in a very small crowd. It's just compared to 64, it was so much backtracking at GameCube. Kind of drove me insane. Especially Chapter 7. Oh my god.
I believe the general overall mechanics of Thousand Year Door outweigh the original.
Oh, they do.
4. So I can excuse any backtracking for good mechanics.
Yeah. having solid gameplay is one thing. It's just if you have mediocre gameplay and then you're expected to constantly move around and hit certain objectives back and forth, that's when it gets extremely taxing.
If the game is good, most things are excusable.
Yes. 1,000 Year Door is exemplary. And also incredible writing.
It is. That's one thing that was definitely lacking in Sticker Star.
Most of the Mario RPGs are just very much well written because of, or just they're just great because they're well written.
As long as they're allowed to write characters in those games, it is good. Something like Sticker Star did not really allow for any character writing. Same with Color Splash.
Color Splash was it was held back by that.
Origami King does actually have some good character writing, but it doesn't have good character design.
No, it's very generic characters. It's like it tried to write. It's like it tried to make up for bad character design with good character writing.
Yeah.
Because it was like somebody told them they couldn't go past a certain point.
I just hope 1,000 Year Door sold well enough on Switch to signal them what they need to do with the Paper Mario series.
Exactly.
And put it in the ground. I mean,
put
go
it
back
in the
to
ground.
its roots.
Yeah, put it in the ground. Not that way. Not that way.
Yes.
The other way. The other way. No, it really does need to go back to the unique characters, overarching storyline that, I mean, yes, the other Paper Mario games is an overarching storyline in one unique location, but at least Sticker Star felt like it was stuck in the Mushroom Kingdom, like way too close to home, whereas the first two Paper Mario games really did take you way out through the Mushroom Kingdom. Well,
Oh yeah.
the first one definitely. The second one took you to Rogueport, which was outside of Mushroom Kingdom. And then Super Paper Mario was like, I haven't really played that one, but I know the location is
Paper Mario is actually a lot of people lump it in with the others, but it's because it's not an RPG.
Yeah, it's a platformer with
good.
RPG elements.
Yeah. I highly you know what? I'm going to challenge you right now, Rodney. For an upcoming Let's Play, you should do Super Paper Mario.
I agree. I 1000% agree, but I am actually already committed to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I watched
you watched the video? Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know,
So that reminds me.
Not anytime soon, but think about it for upcoming.
Yeah, I gotta think about
Maybe
at least what's coming after the fact of.
At least put one gap of games in between Mario RPGs.
Yeah, I'm also doing that rule. I feel like I have to do that rule with RPGs in general.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm going to get worn out, and I really don't want to be worn out of RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go. God, I hope nothing pops out of nowhere.
Well, it's not foaming purple fog.
This is true. That's why I said that. What did he find? Did he find something in the water? Oh. Well, that escalated quickly. I swear I know his name.
Let's see.
Let's see, indeed. You find you something, boy?
I'm back on Armor Core.
Oh,
Well,
hey. Fair enough.
We haven't gotten an update on N64 NSO, right?
I don't remember the last update we've gotten.
I can't. Wasn't it Donkey Kong 64?
I don't know.
Feels like it's correct.
I don't know what that is. No, loop on all this stuff.
Well, you can play
Nerd.
Nintendo 64 games on your Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
And we're waiting to see what the next one might be.
Do you know what that is? I just didn't know that was the name of it.
It says Donkey Kong 64 is already in it.
Oh no. All right, we have stuff to do.
What did it lock you out of?
Main story quest is being locked out because I have certain scenarios to complete in Crystal Towers.
Oh, you didn't finish the quest line.
I thought I did.
You
I
probably
really
don't
thought I
even
did.
have any more raids.
It's fine. You should only have
Maybe one or two
probably
more.
you probably just have to turn in a quest
Okay.
somewhere.
I hope that's all it is.
You've already done the raids.
Yeah, I
he's
did
done
all 5 levels. That's the weird part. Like I thought I had finished everything when I had completed it. But maybe because I didn't spawn outside the entryway. Because obviously I saw Louis Soir. He's technically he's quote unquote still alive.
So you're mixing your.
Yeah, you're mixing
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're thinking of Coils of Bahamut, which does have a continuation, but it is not required. This is Crystal Tower.
This isn't Crystal
Which-
Tower
It's
with
the 324 main
It
raids.
probably. Yeah, talk to him.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh, I just left that alone, I guess.
You sure did.
After doing the 3, what was it? 3 Crystal Tower raids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nero sacrificed himself. Or no, what did he do? He did something stupid. Like we thought he was dead. Grahara, yeah, or Graha, stayed behind Crystal Tower.
What the fuck here? Ah.
I like how my armor or my outfit glows like golden in this room.
Oh wow, I need to change that. What the fuck? Oh, that's sick. That's sick. My God, I can get songbirds. Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
He's doing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Dom. Mm-hmm.
All right, there's Nero.
Holy shit, this is actually nasty.
All right.
What?
Now I
Finally
can
completed
continue.
the Crystal Tower quest
Yep.
line.
And now I can get back to MSQ. What an annoying little detour.
That's why you have to be thorough.
I know, and I didn't think of it whenever I was doing the Crystal Tower. I was like, oh, I could just come back to this at some point. And that came to bite me in the ass.
Yes.
All right, I gotta be better about this.
I have made a fatal mistake. Wow. I think that would be what I need. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this again. Oh, you know, I can make this work. That's just pretty cool. Oh, It's bad.
Oh no. We gotta go outside of town?
Not doing pound. Okay. I understand.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do. You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light.
I am.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now, but I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Ah, here we go. I just got the warning. I need to set aside a little bit of time for the cutscenes to play out. Let us begin.
Enter.
Your grace,
Oh.
your guest has arrived.
Speaking of beginning, time to play some Duskbloods.
Nice.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, Now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
That Lalfell is definitely floating.
You wished a word, you
Yep.
say?
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
There it is. This is like the one thing I specifically remember. Yep.
She's okay.
And of course, he comes in.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Whatever is going on in there? The ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
I said, excuse me?
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be.
Alright, boys. Enjoy your stream.
Alright, thank you.
I'm going to bed. Go to bed, boy.
Good night.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. He's just looking for a tap and die and some WD-40.
You don't know what a JPEG is.
I forgot about that one.
To the Monitorous Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help,
My favorite one from the new
like I know what a JPEG is.
My favorite one from the new season is no, I just want to know how to get to them so I can kick their ass. I just want to figure out who the scammer is on the other side so I can go kick their ass.
We'll get around to watching that season soon.
Literally, Hank becomes Dale in a day.
it seems
That's
only
amazing.
right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
I'm just trying to like figure out how does he make up all this crap just to happen in like one fell swoop? The level of scheming is insane. Like, holy hell.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say her grace was.
And at least now he's being honest.
To cut her strings.
Just sock him.
Mock her, then mock her from hell.
That's right, big boy. You did it.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard.
Raban!
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Nope, don't stay. Pick a fight. Oh no, don't. Oh, come on.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Oh. Of course, we're back to this point.
You die! I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you, go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Now look what you've done.
Oh, her poor visor.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last. Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being in tune with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance? Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done. Forgive me, Nitra.
Farewell,
Hydaelyn, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway. Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard! I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as we're pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
All right. I landed right in a fate too. Sid!
Anyone's got your back. You know Sid's got your
Always. Sid always has your back. It's insane, dude. I guess Pip isn't gonna hold down the line in Ul'dah while we go to Kurthus.
Mm-hmm.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts, The falling snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Oh, here we go. We got another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of surprised Taltru got here first.
Taltru will never surprise me.
Yeah, you know better than I do. Oh, finally she shows her face.
They had to hide her race to everybody because they were adding her race in Heavensward.
That makes total sense. So by the time this update came out, it was like, all right, we've revealed it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tis all my doing. I believed myself.
Don't worry, in the future I'll tell you about how
woes. And look what that
they had a character model show up that was literally just a pair of legs.
Influenced governments with my certainty.
Like, camera work only showed waist down.
And even the
people data mined to see what was happening.
It was just a pair of legs.
Save the realm.
Yep.
It's like that extremely construed arm in the one animation sequence for the JoJo's opening.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up rubber hose so it looks correct on a certain angle.
But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was
so depressing right now. He's worse than Edgar Allan Poe.
It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity.
Hello.
Ah! Shaun!
Let us then resume our journey together.
I am in my second round of cutscenes.
Oh boy. I see. Mm.
There we go.
Yep.
Ah.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
So.
Now what will you do with this newfound freedom?
I will proceed to head to Heavensward.
That's the correct
My
answer.
recommendation, after you're done with credits here, log out to the titles.
Oh, and put on the new screen.
Should update
Hello?
automatically.
Okay.
Unless you mess up. I think by default now it updates automatically based on your progress.
Yeah. Because the next MSQ is Heavensward, right?
Yes. Pay attention to all these names because you won't be seeing them again. At least
Goodbye, Sam Riegel.
You'll see J.C. Miller though, not as Ralbon, but he's a really good singer.
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive, so believe.
Oh, so not that you have to, just in case you can speed up or skip the credits. No wish.
Yeah, it's fine because these credits are long.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Oh yeah, he's gonna raise some hell. Oh, and he's back.
Ooh, excuse me.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death.
It would have been funnier. He said, "Death."
Naught else here.
Hey, there's the text I was waiting on. And eyes fixed Heavensward. All right, so you said log out.
Yep, quit out to the main menu.
Hey, look at that.
And if you wait, he'll play the trailer.
Yeah, let's take a look at this because I haven't seen this title screen in a long time.
I'm always like that. One.
Which does remind me, because we have reached this point, I have a new thumbnail to make.
Right.
I gotta do a new pose. I gotta make sure I have the logo and everything. We'll have a new thumbnail for Tuesday night.
Yes, dragoons are the Final Fantasy war.
Hmm.
Now you go to level Dragoon, right? Right?
but I'm samurai. Yeah, he says, screw this. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back in there. All right.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations.
Massive change right off the bat.
Yeah,
Immediately.
You must go to Ishgard.
Now,
as Tataru proposed.
90%
I will
of
return to
the
Uldar
voice
and
cast
set
is
things
goated.
right.
Just want to let you know.
Okay.
They're good.
Pray, do
They're not all
be so
great,
hasty,
but
Master
they're
Alfred.
good.
But they're good, yeah.
Yeah, he stayed the same.
Lord Orchiffon.
Yeah, like, I would say overall, I like the new cast better than the old cast.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yeah, I wish some of the, very few of the old cast should have
Yes, of course.
had the opportunity to stay.
Yeah.
Pray forgive my impatience.
Some Regal needed to get out of there.
Yeah, it wasn't working. He sounded too nasally.
Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Yeah, Alphina's new voice
Consider
actor.
our manor your new headquarters,
Really
from
good.
which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
Ataru can do nothing wrong.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a
Tataru
hero
has the same
and
voice
your
actress
friend
as Fiora
deserves.
in Xenoblade.
Nice.
Great.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here!
And Pippin, Raubon's son, is voiced by Schultz.
Ah, very nice.
It's all those European voice actors, the theater troops in Europe.
Yeah.
They do great. And funnily enough, Final Fantasy XIV is kind of a breakout role for a bunch of these voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they definitely did some stuff before and after, but got a lot of eyes on a lot of people. Some.
And so they came. At a friend's
There's
behest.
definitely one I could name drop that you won't see until much later. That is a huge Hollywood actor now.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery.
I'm not going to name drop
Their
them yet
names
because you'll
blackened
probably look them up and be like,
royal
wow, that character.
Probably.
With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, first things first.
All's over here, prepared to greet you. And this is where you just run off.
You're damn right. I have aetherites to attune.
You haven't even attuned to the main aetherite yet.
Shh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Shut your mouth.
Let me explore before I'm confined to cutscenes. Ah, dang it, won't let me. Have to go around like a decent person. This is so London coded, it's not even funny. Straight up London, England. Yep, I'm coming.
There you are. Go.
Run.
You now have direct access to my house, by the way.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, this is where I live.
Oh, you live in Ishgard?
Ishgard.
Nice. All right, let's get to this.
Yep, I live in my housing district, which I built.
View his title. Know that he is better than you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not one to brag, but I am one to flaunt.
Stupid.
It's okay. One more expansion, then you can go to the FC and my house. Naturally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, you now have access to the Dark Knight, the Machinist, and the Astrologian jobs.
All very fun.
Astrologian is DPS, correct?
Healer.
Healer. Ooh. Okay. Since it's a healer, is it a buff healer or a...
Yeah.
Buff.
Hmm.
It is a buff healer.
I'm just wondering, like, do I go the route of White Mage and do like cleric healing, or do I take the route of Astrologian and do buff healing?
Like, White Mage is much more regen based.
Astro is a little balanced between them, actually.
Yeah.
Basically, you got buffs. That's your main thing. You hand out buffs to party members and all that. You don't have much direct offense. White Mage, honestly, has a lot of DPS ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm playing healer, I want to be like straight up support.
That does not exist in this game.
No.
Just
Okay.
Every class is a DPS.
If you want to play a more support role, Bard and Dancer would be what you would be looking for.
Which I got Bard.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
It's something a lot of people that play other MMOs have to get used to. Healers not only are expected to DPS, but in a lot of later fights, they have to meet damage requirements for some fights.
Okay.
So healing is a
I, Count Edmond de Forton,
secondary
do bid you welcome
As wards of House Fortom, you shall
secondary
be afforded
thing for the
every
most part.
courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master.
More of a reactionary
Consider it an
healing kind of
expression
thing
of our
instead of
gratitude
just
for your service to
Okay.
Entirely focused on healing.
But obviously, big heal pools. You got the res. It's just you're mainly focused on buffing.
Are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture,
Yeah,
especially ones with our reputation.
Basically, the core gameplay of Astro is you have you draw cards.
Yes.
Right. You draw 3 currently because Astro has changed a lot. So, and I'm expecting it to change drastically in the next expansion because of what they're doing. They can change.
Okay.
But
don't you think?
you draw 3. You draw 3 cards at a time. One's a damage buff, and 2 are basically defensive buffs.
But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved
throw
to voice
the
their concerns.
throw the DPS buff on a DPS, obviously.
there is naught
That
to
match
fear.
it, but it has
Though
to
our
match
numbers are
if
much
it's a melee or
reduced,
a ranged
we are no
DPS.
less
So
determined
Okay.
to carry on our work.
you have to pay attention to what cards you.
Full glad am I to hear it.
They're not
But
random
before you return
at the
to
moment.
your
They used to be, but they're
why not take a
just
tour of the
they're on a
city?
rotation.
You would do well, I think, to
Because
acquaint
randomness
yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
kind of just been phased out due to circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But the defensive buffs, you just throw out usually during dungeon pulls and stuff, or any onto your tanks or onto any player really in trials and raids based on who's getting hurt. But you basically do get a buff like that once every minute.
Okay.
So you're not sitting there
Vulnerable.
buffing everybody one by one, and you're just getting a buff out and continue on throwing out damage or setting up for heals and stuff. Like, I would say personally, I like Astrologian better thematically,
Mm-hmm.
but currently White Mage is just more fun.
Yeah. White Mage is fun.
I'm just really hoping they make the changes I want them to make with Astro.
So I got that one. I just need to just follow the route and hopefully pick up on the small aetherites.
Mm-hmm. I love that Max is streaming himself playing Duskbloods, but not showing Duskbloods. Actually, I think he's switching. He's done playing Duskbloods.
So what's the overall consensus with 2XKO discontinuing?
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I know people online are going to take it to the absolute
extreme.
doom and gloom.
Yeah.
But things happen. Game's not dead, is still playable.
Yeah.
Which is the important thing.
And I know I thought it's at some point I saw where Hungrybox had mentioned one of the iterations early on was it would have been a platform fighter, but that was scrapped because of what happened with Multiversus. Just kind of scaring them off.
I don't think that was the case.
Okay.
They've been working on 2XKO for a long time. I can't remember. I don't remember. I think it had a name.
I know the code name was Project L.
Oh yeah, it's been that for a while.
For a long time.
Even before then, the studio that made 2XKO was bought up by Riot.
Mm-hmm.
They were working on a robot fighting game.
I think I remember that, where like you use certain parts of the giant robot. Like I vaguely remember the preview for it, or the trailer for it. It was like a very simple fighter, but you were like a giant mech or robot. I can see it, but I can't exactly explain it all too well. Saint of the Firmament.
Yes, that's me.
Yes.
That means I was can't remember. It was
Top
top
100?
10. I think it was top 10. They had a basically timed events for crafters and gatherers to build the housing district in Ishgard. So it was like it only lasted a few weeks, but if you ended in the top, it was top 10.
Yeah, top 10, 'cause top 100 got a different title.
Yeah. You got this title as recognition, and I got this title on the last week they did it.
Nice.
Like the entire time I was like, I don't know if I will, I don't know, but I just decided, no, I'm just gonna no life this week and do nothing but crafting.
I can't remember what place did you get. You got like 4th or
8th.
5th, 8th.
No,
Damn.
I want to say 8th. The rankings are still online. Oh yeah, never mind. It was top 12. It was slightly more lenient, but I got 9.
Okay.
and it was, per class. So.
So it wasn't like an overall server ranking.
It
was.
Yeah,
But-
the top
But there was
12 for that
top 12
class on this
carpenters,
world.
top 12 leather workers, top 12 blacksmiths.
Oh, I thought you meant like another type of class, not just the crafting or gathering class.
I got 9th place with carpenter. And I got this title, which is very nice. Shows my hard work during that week. No one else has it that did not get to participate or get a high rank in that event. And funnily enough, if you place multiple times within the thing, you got the titles multiple times, but they're because they're all separate achievements technically.
Oh, wow. There's someone out there with like 6 Saint of the Firmament titles.
Yeah. I only got the one Sands of the Firmament. I got the top 100 one twice.
I don't think I got either. I think I was like, nah.
No, I got it through. I got lesser one 3 times. So top 100 3 times. You just said the Firmament. But it does tell you exactly which phase you ranked in. That's cool.
Okay, let me see if I can get a few more Aetherites. Should have this
I
one.
Objectively did bad and was the first one.
Should have that one.
I should also add, all that did happen during COVID, so I was able to stay at home and lock in.
Nice.
For the most part. I think I might have been back at work at some point during that, but I cannot remember the details. It's been so long now.
Okay, got that one.
Here. Yeah, 2XKO was worked on formerly by a dude named Radiant Entertainment.
Okay.
The main game they were remembered for was the robot fighting game called Rising Thunder.
That sounds very familiar now.
while the game was canceled, a freeware version of the game was made available. That has been maintained by the community, it seems.
That fighting game, it was like the perspective of the perspective was like from a small person looking up at the robots from a distance, and it was almost like a 3-button fighter, wasn't it? Like really simple. Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't remember the details of it. I just remember.
I'm sure there's footage of it out there.
But yeah, there definitely is. I mean, the game, like I said, is technically playable.
Yeah, it's kept up.
Community stuff, but
because I definitely swear there was an E3 or some event that had beta, like it had a beta.
It was definitely playable at E3 one year.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was shortly after that Riot bought them to work on a League of Legends fighting game.
Yeah.
Which is why the game itself was canceled.
Mm-hmm. Because they needed to pull all the resources into the League of Legends fighting game. All right. Oh, we got 2.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Nice. I think I'm at a good point to just kind of stop and
yeah,
focus on more or less just picking back up on Tuesday, because it's been a long stream, and the good news is we're in Heavensward.
You're in it. You in the good story now.
Yeah. All right, let me just Shaw, Michael, thank you for joining me.
Of course, of course.
All right, well, with that, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to end stream. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep, and everyone that's still watching, thank you all for watching, and I really do thank you for joining me for Realm Reborn. But now that we're in Heavensward, until Tuesday, I will be seeing you.